Hello? Is that too loud? What's up? I'm gonna try to pop the chat. See if I can do that. We have the technology. Get some! How are you? You're first today. You win. I always have to remember everything. First time viewer? Oh, wow. I hope you have patience. I am a chaotic crafting squirrel. I've been messing around with a new program for streaming. Just it makes it like a little bit easier to multi-stream, but I haven't used it consistently enough to like really get the feel for it. I know there's a way I can do this, but no, that is not what I wanted. And then I'll probably cast my tablet in a second, and we'll get crack-a-lackin'. It's just like, it's a little awkward how I have the screencast and I can't see half of the chat. I can like get the gist of it. So if I can like figure that out a little bit better, that would be great. Did I already lose my pen? See, I warned you. I warned you there'd be chaos. Hi guys, how are you? What's going on? Boop. I figured I would just like chit chat while I slowly remember everything. I like have not touched the Mr. Freeze since last time I streamed, so I really want to I want to just like make some better progress this next week. A lot of the little pieces are copy and paste, so. Oh, that was easy. Pause? Okay, that was too easy. That was too easy. Okay, so I have to get this going. So first things first, I need to, Hey, Payne, what's up? I'm a cosplayer. I make all sorts of weird costumes. My rescue suit is a little broken. It fell over. I'm just gonna switch my stream before I forget. Okay. Alright, now that that's good, we'll pop the chat back out. And then we'll go to multi-stream. When it's too easy, it's not as fun, right? Yeah, I thought I saw you making stickers or something, or Leo was saying something in the chat too. I've been trying my best to keep half an eye on the notifications. You know I get overwhelmed and cry easily. Okay, how did I figure that out? Okay, smart view, and then launch, and also this needs to go this, like that, like that. Why are you not doing the thing? Okay, there we go. And then this needs to be like that. Good. Craft cave. Yay! Oh, why is it in the wrong spot? That's weird. How did that happen? No, wait, is it different when I open Nomad Sculpt? Oh, that's annoying. I wonder if it's because... What if I like move this? Oh. Okay, that's weird. I fixed it somehow? Wait, what? I'm actually doing a bunny suit of Mr. Freeze, but the Arnold Schwarzenegger look because, like, of course. You wrote 137,000 words across 2025. Is that a new record? Holy moly. That's crazy. Thanks for the follow, Francis. Hope I said your name right. So sorry if you're just popping in on TikTok. I kind of give up trying to get TikTok and Streamlabs to cooperate. Like, 'cause I'm probably going to be doing some sculpting, and if you go to my YouTube or my Twitch, you'll be able to like see the screen. Otherwise, you'll just get like the play-by-play. And I did something wrong, but then did something right, so let's just go with it. Let's not question it. So if you are just seeing this for the first time, it might look like a little bit wacky. And that's just because I tend to only work on one side when everything is like mostly symmetrical. And then I'll like cut it in half and I'll mirror it when I'm happy. But that's the key because I'm never happy with it. I don't know what you mean by that, Ted. I don't know if you're making fun of me or not. Yeah, this is Nomad. I really like it. I've been through a few 3D modeling programs. I started with Tinkercad, and then I was like easily frustrated by that. And then I went straight into Blender, and I almost quit trying to learn Blender because it was so crazy. And then, yeah, thanks to my friends on Print Talk, I gave Nomad another try, and yeah, I'm really liking it now because I feel like I can do things a lot faster. It's like the natural progression. That's so funny. Yeah, like I think if you have like a little bit of experience, you'll find Nomad a lot easier. I didn't have any experience, right? So I was figuring it all out as I went along, and I've always just kind of got by with knowing like the bare like minimum with computers, so it looks like cat eyes. It does look like cat eyes. That's so funny. I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna do like the inserts there. I'm probably just gonna heat form some acrylic and make them light up. I think that is probably the easiest, or I mean, it wouldn't be hard to just like cut out a shell too and print it in some blue. I feel like the actual Schwarzenegger suit, they probably used acrylic. So if I'm gonna like try to replicate that look, I should probably try to do it the same way. I'm just stalling because I'm trying to figure out where I left off. I think I was working on whatever this like center part is of like the butterfly exhaust. Oh, I did something to the chat. Ah, thanks, Doughboy. Well, everybody starts somewhere, right? You just have to like dive in and bring patience. Mask with HEPA filters for COVID. Oh, I see ya. Starfall, how are you? Welcome back to the chaos. You didn't miss anything. I'm like trying to remember where I left off, so I've been a little bit preoccupied lately, and I can finally talk freely about it tomorrow. I've also been like kind of avoiding like live streaming a little bit just because like I don't trust myself to not blab, but some people I think have already caught on, so. Do you want to do the tube tool, or how do we want to do this? Do we just want to keep it simple? Keep it simple. I think I'll probably just do a box. What I like about 3D modeling is you can take like 6 different people and everybody's probably gonna make like a similar thing a different way. Hey, yeah. Yes. Tired but working. Thanks. I'm so ready to just like start printing this. I feel like I want to get back to the Wampa. But I feel like I'm gonna probably take a lot of shortcuts with that one because I'm gonna cover most of it in fur. So I feel like if it's not like super perfect, then it's, you know, I can kind of get away with it. Yeah, actually clear resin, that's a good idea. Especially if I like do like UV or something just really quick. It's a good idea. I'll have to see. I'll be playing around with all sorts of ice techniques, so I'm excited. to experiment. Okay, actually, let's just... I have to remember what everything, well, where all the sounds are coming from. Sometimes you have them. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get better though at not cutting corners because practice how you play, so to speak. And I'm trying to get like more consistent about posting my 3D models on like my Patreon and Cults 3D and stuff like that. And I feel like because I always put some kind of like ridiculous time frame on myself, like I do tend to like cut corners at the end, and then I don't want to publish it because I'm like, oh, there might be this like annoying thing still, right? And like, you know, I know what I'm getting myself into by doing things a certain way. You know, I'm aware of it, but I wouldn't want to like pass that frustration on to anybody else. I feel like I have like a really weird origin point. Usually I try to do pieces kind of individually because I know I get to a point where I've just like messed around so much that I'm like, I don't know what should be where anymore, but it's not right. I don't know how thick this needs to be, but it's going to be fine for now. We'll just get it roughly in the shape and keep on trucking. I was saying the other day that like my brain is so ridiculous because I've whipped out like almost a full piece of like a full armor set in like a day or two, and I spent like almost a week on like this like little bit of a hinge, so my brain just like gets hung up on like the silliest things. Yeah, I feel like I feel more confident too when I know it's not gonna fall apart. But it's all I'm trying to get like better, faster, efficient, all the things all at once. I went from 12-year military police field combat engineering explosives, then did 6 years civvy. Oh wow! So there's no way that you don't have some kind of background with this stuff. Like, this is probably nothing for you to learn. You're probably like, I'm already an expert. Yeah, you've done your time. It's time to be creative. I'm just gonna validate this. Enough messing around. Let's get serious. What should we should name this something. Because I've already got so many teeny tiny little pieces. Butterfly, exhaust, piece. There. Because I'm gonna need to pin that so that I can have symmetry on, but do I have the right symmetry on? World, no I do not. That looks better. Perfect. Now we want to do the thing. And we want to just turn you off for a second. Can't really see where this part goes under. I just rewatched the movie the other day, and I meant to like the whole purpose of me watching the movie again was to get like back screenshots and stuff. Do you think I did? Nope, I got distracted. Like, whoopsie. You wish. Oh, you're Canadian? That's awesome. I know. Like how do you get to the point where you're a master? So when I got bumped into master's level last year when I competed, and I Like, I'm still struggling with it, like, very much so, because I basically only competed last year to get feedback because I knew I was pushing it, like, with my deadline, and then I got injured. I couldn't walk for, like, almost, it was like at least 2 weeks properly, and then I was, like, hobbling at the end in the air cast. So, like, I knew I was showing up, not with my best foot forward, no pun intended. And then, yeah, I ended up getting bumped, and I'm just like, what? I'm not ready. I don't want to be here. And, but it's just like, it's just this weird threshold, right? Where it's like, well, what does it take for you to feel like that? Because I bet you there's probably people that have been at the master's level for years, or maybe even like professionals that maybe still don't feel that way. It's hard to say. I just make it up as I go along. Rude. Funny. Yeah, somebody was saying that it's almost like we push people to masters too quickly in the community. Like, sometimes I feel like there almost should be like another step in there, because it does feel like a big jump. It does. Okay, I think that's fine. That was quick and easy. We won't make it too much of a thing. And then I'm just gonna clone this and probably just like bring it up and then back to the front. And then I'm going to paint it so I can see it. Thanks, Peyton. I appreciate you. And then it looks like there's a rivet, but I'm just gonna like trim it again. Trim with a line. Boom. Actually, I think the one underneath probably has the same line. Whatever. I mean, there's a small chance they're colorblind. Probably not. Well, like there already is, right? There's novice, journeyman, masters, or some kind of variation of those terms, typically. Yeah, I just like, I mean, I don't know what that stepping stone is, because it just like feels like a huge dive off the deep end when you get to masters. Because like you're literally competing against people that are like, they do it for their job or they've been doing it their whole life. And then you're just like, what am I doing here? I should not be here. I think I might leave it there. Clone. Oh, my rivet is just crooked. I see. I mean, chances are you're probably gonna put it in pretty crooked. Ooh, a Grandmasters. I really like that, actually. Whoa, thanks! A subscription? Thank you! Yeah, sorry, something cool is supposed to happen. Rain, you could just do all the things. No, I think I saw, was it, there's a competition. I think it's, I want to say Game Expo, but I don't know. Gamescom Canada. I think there's one in the States too, but I think they added like a best of the best category to their cosplay contest, and I thought that was really cool. So it would be like the best in shows go against each other, like, which already kind of happens on those major circuits, but like they allow you to recompete. So like it's just like that extra bit that I think is really cool. Thank you for the sub. That's so awesome. So I gotta figure out what is wrong with my system. That's so cool. Anime Central has a Grandmaster's level, but it is not very good. Instead, it's for if you won Best in Show in the last year and you have to enter it, but it doesn't take event size into account. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's tricky, right? Because like yeah, not all conventions have like the capacity to bring in appropriate judges if it's a smaller con, and then you're like, it's still not really the same standards. Tricky. All the notifications on TikTok keep like distracting me. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around too much with this. I think it just pretty much goes in the piece, although I should probably remesh it. This piece? Yeah. And then I'm just gonna join, and then that piece. Whoopsie! Butterfly piece. You know what? I'm just gonna select. Join. See if I can remesh this together. That's a little gross. Me no like. Let me just do it this way, it'd be nice. I have sharp borders on, be good. You know what? I'll take it. It's fine. Except now I have to like decimate it. Dinosaurs on the brain. What's your favorite dinosaur if you have it on the brain? Sorry, my cameras are all messed up. P1S is printing right now. I've got H2D. I have the Snapmaker Artisan behind me, and the Elegoo Saturn for resin, and then my original printer, the Neptune 3 Max. But I've been doing some like rearranging in my craft room, and I've moved it a couple times, and it's like the semi-automatic leveling, and it's a beast to level because of the print bed size. So it's like if I'm like absolutely desperate in a con crunch, like that's my go-to. Do you use any bed adhesive for your FDM printers? No, I do not. I do really like my SuperTac plate though for my P1S. I've been trying to get one for the H2D. I just been stalling getting like an aftermarket one because I just like when things work. Like they created the system, they've got my money. I'm a sucker for things that just work right away. Cause like I already try to make like ridiculous things, so I make my life hard enough. You've been trying to make some cosplay gear. Oh, for BattleBots? That's so fun. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Been on the phone nonstop. Nen fam mom. Are you human? I'm pretty sure I'm human. Yeah, so I haven't been using You're gonna hate this. Don't judge me. I have severe ADHD, okay? With like the task avoidance being the worst thing. I have a Spider-Man print on my resin printer that has been sitting there for over a year. And now like I'm at the point where I'm like I don't know, like I haven't been forced to like use it. So I need to get back to it, and I'm like terrified that I'm gonna have to like replace all the parts. But yeah, the bat seems to be holding up, I think. I'm Canadian, so I don't have TikTok shop, unfortunately. Or I would. Yeah, we don't have that stuff here. H2D is my dream. Just upgraded from the Anycubic Pro to the Bambu Labs X1 Carbon. The X1 Carbon, I thought they stopped selling those. I've been torn if I should cut myself off of printers, but I kind of want the P2S. Because like I just love my P1S, but the H2D has been pretty sweet though too. I just want a bigger super tack plate. You like fixing them when they break? You must have patience of a saint, Starfall. We would get along. Yeah, it's like a running joke. Krista, she's usually in the community. She's on Discord if you end up joining the Discord community. She's the one that created the name, so like that's why her nickname on Discord is The Creator. Because I did not come up with the silly name, she did. But anyways, I was printing it as a Christmas ornament for her. And so now she's just like constantly bugging me about trying to get the Spider-Man off the build plate someday. I almost got to it this year, but like something weird always happens when I'm like, okay, now is the time, and then it's just like either task avoidance or real life stuff kicks in. My first printer was a Folgertech FT5. I have no idea what that is even. It was a kit you had to build. Oh, see, and I love that you did that. So like I feel like even with the newer printers, they're so much easier to navigate and swap out parts if something happens. Like you're not afraid to get in there. I was devastated. I like did something weird on a live stream last year, and I broke my the cure station for the resin printer. And it was right when I was just kind of like getting more confident using tools and things like that. And I was just like, you know what, F it. I'm gonna rip this thing apart and try to fix it. Because I thought it was butchered. I was like up high, and then I like stepped back down to like get something. And I stepped like on the dial of the turntable. And I was like, ah, no, what do I do? I ripped it apart and I had it fixed like in less than an hour. I was like, it's like, good job, me. I haven't tried the Century Carbon. I've heard really good things about it. The thing is I just feel like because I almost exclusively print cosplay things, I should be forcing myself into like the bigger print volumes, and like I'm kind of running out of space in here too. Like I just had to do this crazy reorganization to get the Snapmaker in a good position. It's freaking huge. You can see it behind me there. It's got its enclosure now. It did fit where the H2D is. Sorry, you're on like a little stand. So I did have the Snapmaker where the H2D is, and it was fine, but I want to start using the laser and the CNC, so I had to put the enclosure on it, and that made it too big to go on that thing anymore. So we had to build a custom shelving unit, and I also have to be able to like vent it out a window, so I still have to, we have like people coming to like punch through my wall and get like the proper vent, because I don't want to worry about fumes. I also have like a Glowforge that I get worried that like there's a leak in the way that we like put it out the window. Oh, and now I've also been using up my broken filament that exploded. So if you see me randomly disappear, or if Rain, if you can warn me when there's like a commercial thingy, I can just pop over and do that really quick. Sorry, I gotta figure out a better spot. Wicked, what's up? I've been doing a lot of like Google Meet meetings, so like normally my setup is like already good to go over here, and I've been moving it all over the place. I keep trying to use my mouse and I can't. In 4 minutes? Okay. Just give me a heads up and I'll reload it. See, this is why it takes me forever to do anything. I'm just gonna smooth out. Probably just give it like a little bit of a bevel on this edge. A little bit. Did I have mirroring on? Yeah. Because it wouldn't be perfectly smooth anyways. Flatten it. I'm very grateful that I'm just doing like a bunny suit version of this and not anything crazy like the whole suit, because originally when I kind of started thinking about this I thought I was gonna do like the whole suit, and there's just like, now that I'm in the thick of it I'm like, man, those details. But at least I'll have a foundation in case I decide to get super crazy at a later date. I'm not worried about underneath. I feel like this needs a little bit of a pinch. Pinch, pinch, pinch. I hate it. Behave. That's gonna be the battle damage. Battle damage from fighting Batman, you know? It happens. Okay, so now what color should we make this? Sorry, which shade of pink should we make this? Mainly on large volume prints. Oh, like full scale or just like really, really big? Featuring them? Okay, that's cool. Hang on, I'm gonna follow you. Boop. Your picture is really cute with the dinosaur. Full scale? That's really cool. If you have Discord, you should pop in and show us like in the 3D printing chat like how big it is. I'm curious. What printers do you have? I have the H2D, the P1S, the Snapmaker Artisan, Elegoo Saturn, and my Neptune 3 Max. I'm just gonna say it's out of commission. It's not, I'm just too lazy to level it. Yeah, get some. It's I feel like it takes a lot of patience to find copyright free like music that's like decent. That's my brain's way of saying that I just don't want to level it because I do not. Negative. I will though. Like I tend to, I don't know, I'm just chaos and I can't get it together because what always happens is there'll be like an event coming up and instead of being inspired to make something like months in advance, like it's just not how my brain works. Like something will come up or I'll be asked to join something and then I'll like get inspired and then I'll like chaotically rush and that's all I will do for like 2 weeks and I'll try to like throw it together as best I can. And then, like, as I'm doing that and, like, not sleeping, I'm like, man, I really gotta get better at, like, starting sooner, but, like, I can't control getting, like, inspired sooner. And, like, that's kind of my whole core issue because even if I do say, oh, I'll casually work on this one project, I just, like, don't do it. Like, that's how my doom piles start. Paper tested. Well, I mean, I'd have to, like, plug it in. Oh, thanks for stopping by, and you're Canadian. That's awesome. Tara? Which one is that bed slinger back there with the tension rod? That's the Neptune 3 Max. That's like my first FDM printer. I actually started with the resin, and because I was with I like bought it for cosplay, I quickly realized that it was not going to work. It's sweet for smaller pieces though. When I was messing around, oh, that goes on top. Shoot. Can I angle this? Sorry, I do this all the time. And then I also forget what I was saying. The first kit that I put together when I started 3D printing was the Bo-Katan. And I'm not really into like doing the typical bed leveling stuff. Like I know a lot of people do benchies or whatever else, but I just like dove straight in. Hey Mendez, what up? What's up? Control Chaos is how I live your life. Nice. You had to deal with that with your old YouTube channel. Yeah, it took a while. I feel like the first few streams after I became like affiliate and I had to like pay attention to the music that I was playing, I like didn't get anything done because I was constantly like trying to find something that wasn't gonna like put me to sleep. Like wasn't like elevator music. Oh. Ah! No, 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 no. That would have been bad. Okay, I shut off TikTok for a second. I might just focus on this for a few minutes. And I accidentally, I was trying to block somebody and it let me, and it let me invite them to the stream. Oh my god, that would have been so bad. They were like clearly a troll too. Music is such a hard part to manage. It has to be just right to get everyone in the craft mood. Yeah, seriously. And like music is a key part of my ADHD. Like typically there's like a song or something that like I'm obsessed with. And like I'll play it on repeat or something. Well that's too embarrassing to live stream. So luckily I can't do it anyways. I feel like it's been longer than 4 minutes. Do I even have any more filaments? I've been pretty good at getting... I had a roll explode on me, so I just kind of like cut it up and taped it back together a little bit, or like in separate piles. Now I'm printing rocks for no particular reason that I can't talk about until tomorrow. So it's perfect for that. was gonna say, I guess I can't, I keep forgetting that my computer is being hijacked by my tablet. Longer than 4 now. But at least I can do it on my phone. I think. Where was that notification? There it goes. What the heck? Of course. Of course you signed me out. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. We'll just deal with it later. We just won't be printing anything right now. Yay, welcome! What's your question, Rain? Raises all your hands. I feel like it's not a question, I'm just doing something wrong. Okay, I like where that is. Now I need like the second exhaust pipe. That looks good. Oh, except this, I think. Let's just fold this. Kind of goes down. Is that straight? I feel like that's not straight. Oh, never mind. I don't have my piece. This is like too big, I think. It's supposed to go up. No, that is supposed to go down. This is supposed to go down like here, and then that sits on the top. I think the piece is just. Can we squish? I almost like zoned right in. There's a seam looking thing on the prints. Oh yes, so there's an option. If you, I don't think we went over that at all when you first got your printer. But there's, I can't remember what the default is, but usually it'll be like sharpest corner. Yeah. Otherwise there's like a chaotic one, and the chaotic one looks like garbage. So like if it's really obvious to you, you probably have it on like the random. Yeah, sand it. Do all the things. Yeah. See, again, like, Rain doesn't really post-processes his prints too much, but I do, so, like, if I forget that setting, I'm like, I'm gonna sand it off anyways, but you want, like, your print to come out as clean as possible. Someone stitched it together, yeah, so it's on random. Hang on. Zoom. Okay, I can use my screen again. And bamboo. Let's do slice. Wah! What's that? Okay, can you see that? I can't tell. I'm just gonna close the chat for a second. Weird. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Well, you're just gonna... I can't see the chat, but I'll do full screen. So it is... Oh man, it's been forever. I think it's in the quality... same position, so aligned. So yours might be on random. Because like just remember you have to check in with your settings every once in a while. Especially if you're like constantly like importing files off of like MakerWorld or something, because it wants you to try to use their settings, right? And you don't know like what they have done possibly. So they might prefer something that like came with the print profile. So that like that profile I help you set up, like as a default, you should probably go up, like always reset it back to that, unless it's like a I can't say it, suspended print or something that like has like a very unique setting that it won't work any other way. But yeah, just pick that on aligned. Now, if it's a really like round print, like I'm printing rocks. Ask me about it tomorrow. Like for this, it's let's see, let's like slice this one. Oh, let me slice something. Here, I'll move it. There. Slice. Yeah, this is a terrible example. Because this one, like, random, it doesn't matter. Because I want it to look organic and everything, so... But if, like, it's the very flat surface, like a box, and it's on random, it's gonna look exactly like you were describing, where something is stitched together. Do, 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 do. I hope that was helpful at all. Yeah, I have to fix my settings and put it back to just bamboo. Because I think that was the problem that TikTok didn't like. Yeah, round prints is where you saw it. Yeah, and like maybe somebody else can provide more input, because I've never, like I said, I've never had to mess around with it. Because I always sand and make it smooth before painting it. So it doesn't bother me if it's weird. It would have to be a very specific example, but like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of control with this program, so just mess around with the options too. Maybe just not have it on random, unless it is something like a rock. How to print a rock by Saphira Cosplay. Yeah, there you go. Initiation. Okay, now I have to figure out... Oh, wait. Print a rock 101. Okay. Can I do this one? Tablet? Yes. Okay.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Drink water! Oh, see, I can't see that. I shall drink the water. I'm glad that I heard it. I'm very upset I did not hear the subscribe. Oh, I see the notification now. Thank you. Oh, with your Prime. I love that. I love anything that doesn't like cost you money. It's just like a bonus. It's really cool that that's an option. Okay, back to this nonsense. Okay, Smart View, launch, Craft Cave. Hey, Republic, what's up? Okay, I can't tell. I wasn't fast enough to change my monitor. I can see like the teeniest little piece of my stream. Hopefully it's not messed up, because it messed up the first time, but back to it. We are 3D modeling the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze suit from Batman and Robin, but I'm that just sounds so funny to say. I'm making it a bunny suit because that's how silly I am. Isn't that a normal thing? Okay, so now I think we've just got like more exhaust thingies because like the rest of that's looking pretty good. I'll probably have to put some lights and stuff in there. I don't want to join too many pieces together because I feel like I might end up printing a lot of them separately. That just kind of looks like yeah, let's just do, I feel like my scene, yeah, my scene's at 5 million. I'm getting nervous, I just don't want it to crash. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a quick peek through some of my files. I'm gonna save it so that it doesn't crash. Boom! And just every once in a while, like it'll be something silly, like the rivets and stuff. Boob lights. Okay, that's unusually high, so let's decimate and hope that it doesn't crash. Okay, then I did it again, so we're gonna decimate that. And then what else is really high? Okay, that's really high for some reason. Smash. What else? Oh. Okay. Oh, the thing I just made is crazy high. I thought I already decimated. What the heck? You get decimated multiple times. Okay, I don't know too crazy. Okay. Alright, we only dropped 1 million verts. Oh, sorry. You're like, pay attention to me! I feel like I read some of that. There's also random... Oh, yeah. Yeah, the random Z seam. Yeah, I think you're right, Getsum. I wish I had have seen that when I actually was in my slicer. That's like the only downside of like casting to my monitors. I can't just like go back and forth. Also, I read the chat backwards a lot, so... We don't go by chronological order around here. Thanks! I try to keep it pretty chill. I don't think I could do this any other way. Same with the Discord community, like, you know, nobody's ever, like, blowing up your phone or anything like that, so... yeah, I love the community that we've been building. Actually, with this thing that's being announced tomorrow, I fought for it. Just any kind of perks that I can offer for the community, just because I just like appreciate everybody hanging in there, because I've done some outrageous things and you guys are just like, yeah, that's fine. And I tend to disappear once in a while. Monster Hunter, yell out, someone's coming to scratch my build plate if you need my help specifically. Okay. Move from using Prime Sub and paying for my local friend that I mod Discord and Twitch for part. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so a lot of the hype has been on Instagram. I tried really hard to think of a fun way to do the same thing on other platforms. I have reshared as much of it as I could. It just doesn't like work as well. It's if you have Instagram, just like search for hashtag #RUYeti and you'll see like a bunch of nonsense. I might know the person responsible. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'm just gonna make this a little bit more in because it was bugging me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh yes, I got distracted. We've got way too many verts. Oh, this is huge too. What's this? What's this? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna validate that because I feel like it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. And also, I just want to decimate it. Okay, we're under 4 mil now. Woo! Let's, just one more time. I just want to make sure it's not. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Even though it's still huge. Decimate. And then this one's huge too. Decimate! That's the wrong thing! What the? Oh! Am I being silly by validating this? Hopefully not. Maybe we're just forcing commitment. Okay, that's still huge. This one is... yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Commitment! Time to commit. Can't leave it in that state forever. I just get nervous with the tube tool because it can so easily, like, shift accidentally off of, like, where you want it. So I was gonna try to leave them not... I was gonna try to not validate them this time until, like, the end, but I feel like that just, It doesn't help me in my task avoidance issues, because I'm always like, later, later, later. Right, and a job too. I'm lucky because I don't work in the winter, but now I have this other thing, and it's keeping my brain busy. But like, I love it, and I'm obsessed with it. It's so fun. She's like Gandalf. Disappears 7 years. Come on now, that's not fair. Comes back as if nothing happened. Yes. Community section. Yup. As long as you have no follow-up questions, yes. I'm just gonna Google what that is. I'm still like figuring out YouTube. Just again, like the toxic trait of my ADHD is I think I can multitask. And I think I can multitask well. And then I can't, but then the positive side of me is like, you'll get it next time. Yeah, so there's a channel on like in the Discord that I'm trying to like funnel some of the things to as well, but then yeah, I made a video today that'll be posted tomorrow with the announcement, and it's kind of more like if you know thing, which kind of sucks, but I'm trying to make it in a way that like if you've been following along you go, oh okay, like I hope. I'm no expert. I'm winging it. Like everything else. Okay. And then decimating. Okay, we're under 3.5 million vertices now. Oh, these are huge too. What's this? Oh, the little bracket things. Why are you so big? Holy moly. Okay, we don't need both of you. Bet you guys are learning a ton right now, just watching me decimate every little piece on this. You're gonna know at some point, yeah. It'll just be nice to like not be so paranoid that I'm gonna like say something prematurely, but like we did it in a way that like if you're familiar with what it is, you're like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Oh, learning how to decimate a fix. It's just one of the things that like when you are first learning 3D modeling, you like don't kind of think about that part, and then you'll get to a point where you're like, why is the program crashing repeatedly? And then like you end up learning like, oh, your scene is like 10 million verts, so like maybe that has something to do with it. I just like casually start picking up information as I fail. I learn by screwing up. Okay, well I'm just gonna move on because I don't want to do that forever. So now I'm gonna do cylinder. Where did I go? Where are you? There you are. Now let's make you bigger and let's move you. I don't know how all my pieces got so far away from what the program thinks is like the center origin point, but you know, here we are. Oh, I overdid it. Okay, so it needs a hole and probably we'll just try. That looks thick enough. I think we're like really low. No, probably gonna want it kind of smooth. And then I just want it to like kind of go like this. Although it's kind of flat too. Eh. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more smooth. And like, this is probably why they keep becoming super, super high. It's my own fault. Oops, that's the wrong button. We want snapping. Whoa, why are you? Why are you like that? What the heck? Boop. That's a lot. If I decided if I make and fix more than I break, then no harm, no fail. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off Snap because I don't know what the heck is happening here. You know, can I go back? What did I do? Okay, I just accidentally did something. Good to know. Snapping. Whoop. I feel like I'm still reaching. I just gave up on TikTok for today. It seemed like I don't usually get very many trolls, and it seemed like I was getting a lot of trolls. Hopefully that's not the way things are going, because I love my TikTok. My tick. Okay, so this goes like right above there. This is still like way too big. I think I'm gonna have to do something with these brackets. I think I'm gonna like have to pull them inward. I feel like it's definitely more out. Whoop. And then I probably should have, you know what? It's gonna bug me because I just realized, and it's not too late. Can we go back to thank you? Perfect. Trying to remember which button it is. There we go. I think if I just make this like really thick. And validate. Okay. Now I'm gonna put symmetry. I don't want that one. I want this, and I want local. Local. Trim. Line. Well, that didn't work at all. Thanks for nothing, symmetry. Maybe we can just force it. Yeah, I think I just have... a certain point, I think I'm gonna get the chest piece done, and I'm probably just gonna like export that and start printing it, and then I'm gonna start possibly a whole new file, because I've done something so messed up with my origins on this that I feel like it's just like time to etch a sketch. Basically. Okay, well, let's at least try. Why are you not working? Okay, that one worked. Jeez. What? Oh. Boop, boop. What's going on? Why are you freaking out? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Boop, boop. Let's try. Let's grab that Y. I wonder. Yeah, just not happening, eh? Fine. Be that way, I guess. See, this is what I mean. I'll make like a really big piece in no time, and then something silly that is barely even going to be noticed. Like this tube thing. I'm like, it must be the exact replica. It must be. It's the only way. Poor TikTok. No, Crafty wasn't over there. I think he hasn't been feeling well, so yeah, people were kind of pumping through, and it just seemed like I was getting more like trolls than anything. So when I accidentally when I accidentally bumped the wrong person and like hit the invite, which I hate that is so easy to do that, I was like, I'm just gonna end it, it's fine. Etch a sketch. Yeah, I'm not sure how to handle that because it does it on purpose. Like, because I think when you click on it, one is for the landscape and one is for the mobile. And like, I appreciate you bringing it up because I can turn one of them off. Because I've been messing around with this setup, I'm not a very confident live streamer. I'm still kind of figuring out what works and what doesn't. I don't know which is the preferred one to like keep, if that makes sense. So if like one looks better than the other. Actually, Rain, can you check that out? I remember because when I popped on my friend's podcast, that's how I realized that was a thing. So at least I was like kind of prepared for it. But like, I kind of would like some guidance from you guys. Because part of the whole reason why I live stream too is that I try to keep the footage when I'm working on a competition piece. Woohoo! We do not. No, sir. We do not want that many verts. Thanks. Okay, well, so out of curiosity, I don't know how many viewers I have on YouTube, but like, who's watching on what? Like, maybe I should just start asking that more, because then I'll keep one and the other one will go away. If you keep landscape, then when they go portrait, then you can chat easy like Twitch. Okay, so like, I think that's what I was worried about, is that if they picked one over the other and they try, like, if I picked landscape, it would look weird on mobile, I think is what I was worried about. The mobile lives gets more views, but the landscape looks more appealing. See, that's a tough call. That is a tough call. I don't know what to do with that information. I need more research. No, I actually really appreciate you saying something, because that also makes sense. I think I was like, I was aware of it, but it was like not putting full brain power into it at all. Because you're right, it probably seems weird, and I probably should just have one, right? I need an adultier adult. Oh, P.S. I will be on the Geeks & Co. podcast tomorrow on their YouTube channel. I don't think they... I'm not sure if they stream anywhere else. I'm not sure. But that's where I'll be tomorrow. I think it starts at 7. It's sort of the dramatic conclusion to all this nonsense. Really fun nonsense. I still have the weird symmetry on, don't I? I think I just want to trim that. It's kind of bugging me. And I want to put symmetry. Don't want that. I want this. Whoop. Still not working, eh? Silly. I just have the... I just feel like the more I mess with the origin, the worse it ends up getting. Okay, why does that keep getting crushed? That's weird. Let's remesh that. Because I don't know what that's about. Yay! All better! Situation normal! I can't spell at the best of times. I also, so sorry, I keep forgetting you're new here. I'm already like talking to you like you know my life story. I also have post-concussion syndrome. And that plus ADHD, I sound real brilliant most days, so. What printer do you use for your cosplays? Yeah, so I have the P1S is my workhorse, and then for bigger prints I have the H2D, and I have the Snapmaker Artisan. So it just depends. I also have my resin printer, but I haven't cleaned the build plate. I still got a Spider-Man print chillin' since last Christmas. I'm gonna start charging him rent soon. It's not... I made it too thin! I hate it now. I hate it. It's gonna look all puny. See, this is my process. Somebody else would just be like, bloop, and I'm like, I hate the circle. You fell 6 feet, hit your head, and then another 3 feet? Oh my gosh! That's crazy. No, if... I don't think so, because like, the P1S is, like, still so good. I know the P2S, I think it just has some, like, extra upgrades. Just, I haven't looked into it a ton, so like take this with a grain of salt, but like I feel like they just took like the bells and whistles on the X1 Carbon, and they putted them on the I'm blaming the concussion on that one. Everybody gets one. Yeah, so I feel like they just kind of added those extra features that the P1S didn't have in the first place and made it the P2S. But the P1S is such a good printer. Like, it's so good, it's so reliable. Like, mine should have like exploded by now with like the stuff that everybody gets with the stupid thing. I'm literally like feeding it chunks of filament at a time because I'm too cheap to like just use a brand new roll. I don't think you would see the benefits of like selling it and then paying a lot more for a slightly upgraded version. I think I would probably more suggest that if you like were wanting to upgrade and you could only have one printer, and if you're looking at printing bigger things, I would look at like the H2S, just to get a bigger build volume, right? Yeah, the P1S basically just doesn't come with the hardened nozzles. Yeah, but you can also like upgrade. Well, I mean, now they're coming out with all sorts of crazy ones. So that are that A1 style and H2 style. So like that's true, but like I don't know. I feel like it probably wouldn't be beneficial because you would lose so much money selling it. Unless you could sell it like close to what you bought it for, that would be the only way I think it would be beneficial, because it works really. It's a good printer. It'll continue to be a good printer for a long time. You got a wicked sale price on the AMS2. Oh yeah, nice. I like the functionality that they added. I have both. I haven't been using my original AMS because in the commotion of rearranging things, I lost the screws. But like I tend to use the external on it a lot. I don't do a ton of multicolor printing anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. It's just like nice for convenience. Oh my gosh, that's like literally why I'm here. Like I have a Discord server too. Yeah, I think I would get overwhelmed if I had like a lot of people asking me questions, but like that's why I do this. I want to help where I can, for sure, because I know that sometimes you can watch a lot of videos, but like there just might be something that like isn't covered, or something random or unique happens to you, or like a situation like that. It's not always clear to get an answer, so it's nice to kind of check in with other people's experiences. And then like I will say, like I'm no expert, and if I don't know the answer, I will like straight up tell you that I'm not the one to ask, because I'm not gonna bullshit anybody, because that's not gonna do you any good. But yeah, I'm just I'm completely self-taught, and I just really appreciate the whole like YouTube community. I feel like people just putting in their own time and making videos and tutorials is what's like made this community so amazing. Everybody's willing to share what works and doesn't, so I am more than willing to pay that forward. Absolutely. Plus I just love talking about it. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to this stuff. Like, don't ask me to make small talk, but like ask me about printing or something. I think my brain just like really likes the challenge too, because because my like crafting brain is a complete blank slate, so to speak. I don't have any base skills, like none, right? I'm figuring it out as I go along. Sometimes it's kind of fun to just be like, okay, well, how would I do this without any knowledge, and then kind of see like if what you come up with is like the right way or so far off. My crafting brain is its own main character. That's a perfect analogy. Also, I kind of hate that my frickin' extra exhaust pipe is way too thin. Puny. I hate it. I wonder if I can probably cheat it a little bit. Kind of fits in between. This is gonna drive me crazy. Guys, I hate it. I could probably... Do I cut corners? It's not really cutting corners. It's all about the finished product, right? Right? I mean, I guess I could just tube tool it. That's like my go-to. So I hate it so much. It looks awful. Guys, I hate it. Delete. What software is that you're using for modeling? I really want to get into making my own creations. Yes, satisfy the ADHD overlord. We must keep the ADHD overlord happy at all times. So this is Nomad Sculpt. I honestly still like can't believe that I ended up in a program like this. I started with Tinkercad. I got very quickly frustrated with Tinkercad at like the limitations of it. And like some people are magicians with it. Rage quit. Yep, rage quit. That will happen. Stick around long enough. You'll see some stuff. So then I switched over to Blender, and I'm sure you've heard of it, and it is an absolute beast of a program, and it's very overwhelming. It took a couple tries. I did rage quit more than once, but my audacity to tackle this crazy detailed character that I competed with a couple years ago, it just like kept pulling me back. I'm like, I feel like I just like need to get past this hurdle and figure it out. And I like ended up figuring it out enough, and like this is like the story of my life, because I'm kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. I'll basically figure out something enough to like serve my own purposes for whatever project that I'm working on, but then I don't like master it unless something like would force me to master it. So I figured it out enough and like basically moved on with my life. But I got pretty good at making like a base piece of armor. So like like I have a whole bunch of like generic pieces of armor that came from me messing around with Blender. So like a lot of the pieces that you see me sculpting with in Nomad now, I made like 2 years ago, and I've like learned how to like manipulate it, or I can do something really, really quickly, just no details. And with this program, I ended up falling into it because I didn't think I would be able to use my weird workflow for something like this. I thought that like ZBrush and Nomad Sculpt and like even Blender has like the sculpting option on it. I really thought you had to be like artistic and like you had to like do a lot of it by hand, and you can, but you don't have to build the whole thing. And seeing a lot of other creators, and I had help from like the TikTok community, like that, just seeing like different styles of workflow, it's like, okay, like let's try this again. And now I'm like so happy. But like the overall selling point for Nomad Sculpt was the fact that it was on a tablet. So I can like be super lazy, and I can be like on the couch or in bed. When I had my concussion, I was still working on a project. And I don't have to be like super craft goblin hunched over at my computer on Blender. I can kind of casually just pick it up once in a while, and I just love that convenience. Like that alone was game changing for me, because I am all over the place. I do get busy. I do kind of dip in and out of like hyper focuses with costumes and stuff, but I'm trying to like make sure that I'm not forgetting my skills that I'm learning to. So it when it's easier to use, like it just makes it way more convenient for me to like not disappear. That's your YouTube channel? Amazing. Zachavalia. Amazing. Okay, I hate it. God. This is gonna be like the Hinge all over again. Oh, maybe I should do a comb. Oh, there's a Taurus. Let's see if that's any better. I feel like I'm overcomplicating it, which I will do. Again, something super complicated, I'll be like, whatever, no problem. Basic shape does not compute. I just, it's part of my issue is it has to look like what I'm going for, or I can't move forward. I really struggle if it's like not even close. I used to do a lot of things in foam, and I just can't. I wouldn't know. That's what I did last time that made it all funky. You guys are hanging in there with this nonsense. You're the real champs. Although, to be fair, I'm getting way more done last time. Let's see if this looks any better. I don't do this very often. I definitely want to increase that. What's this do? Can I feel like I just want to like delete. What? Uh-oh, what did I just do? I want to draw. Do I have auto-validate on? Curve? Path. This one, auto-validate. Okay, better. Nailed it. Perfect. My work here is done. Tried Blender for animation, but it terrified me, right? Because there's too much. I'm probably just gonna lock in and learn it. Yeah, it's worth it just to get like try to just focus on tutorials that are like hard surface modeling, if that's helpful at all, because there's like too much you can do, right? So I think once you learn like the few things you do need to know, that's really helpful. That is also the way. Yeah, that's the minor rage quit. What? Does that not look like it? Oh, in Blender or this? Because a CAD add-on for Nomad would be amazing. Probably, I gotta start doing more CNC stuff too, so. I can't even take myself seriously. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Can you give me points or something? What if I do this? Ah! I don't use this function, like, ever. Let's play with it. Radius? Okay. Okay. Can I connect these? Can I just, like, make those be a thing? Probably closed. I knew you'd see it my way. Boom! Okay, cool. You know what? That's gonna drive me crazy. Mega. Come Come here, Arnie. Okay, we don't want that. Put like symmetry on or something. Something. Already so much happier with this. I'm gonna just turn grid on. I don't know if I can see it. Nope, that did nothing. Okay, thanks. Cool, cool. Thanks for literally nothing. Oh, also, since you're new here, I'd give you like all the spiel. Besides the rage quitting. The benefit of streaming while live is instead of like talking to myself and being mad, I'm not technically talking to myself because there's people here. It's the perfect crime. So already looking a lot better. Okay. Now do I want it thicker? Probably. Yeah, so much better. And then we can take this. Can I move this? Thank you. Ooh, I don't hate that. I do have some presets though. Boom! See? 20th time's a charm. I already don't hate it as much. Master of rage quitting. It's all making sense now. Okay, I just want to turn off the reference image because I feel like I can probably clean this up on my own a little bit better. Let's just smooth that out a bit more. See, this is fun. We're having fun, right? Let's just, I don't know, I feel like it'd be better if I go to a point. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna use these points and then also not at the same time. I'm not a walking contradiction. Okay, one square in, and then there, and then like there-ish, and then up. Something's not right. That look right? Reference. I mean, it kind of looks like the top one. You know what? That's good enough for me, I think. We're just gonna validate. Boom! So much better. And then I think I can probably woo! See? See? Easy. First try. Nailed it. I just will delete the entire first part of this live stream. Oh, you know what? I feel like... Hang on, go back. Okay, you need to be aligned, snap. I just want to duplicate this because I want to be able, like, before I validate it so that I can just manipulate it a teeny tiny little bit for that top section, and then, yeah. One of the hard lessons I'm trying to, like, correct my ADHD is it's okay to go backwards because I just like always want to like steamroll forward, like only forward, it's the only way. And then here I am like trying to teach my kids like it's okay to have to go back, and then like I don't do it myself. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thank you so much for the Amazon Prime subscription. I greatly appreciate it. So I'll catch you in the Discord. I'm probably not going to stream too much longer anyways, so. But yeah, this has been fun. I'm getting the things done. And then this one, because I duplicated it before I validated, it'll be the same thickness and everything, so I don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, I better... I feel like I'm like tunnel visioning this like really blurry photo. So I don't think I need anything else. Tube tool for the win. Okay, I think that's fine. So then this... Sorry, I'm gonna turn this back off. Reference image. And then I just wanna come in closer. Resin and blue LEDs around the outside edge into the resin. Maybe frosty, not just clear, would be dope. Yeah, all the lights. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, let's... I just want to move it up so it's closer to a line, I think. Okay, cool. Oh, I went way too far, but that's fine. I'll just snap that to that, and then that. And then why are you... You're not flat. Why are you not flat? Oh, there we go. Now you are. Now I'm just going off memory, but I think it was like angled. Boop, boop. Trying to take a... It's kind of sweet having it on my computer screen, because then I can see it just a little bit better. Up one, and then maybe like in and in. I still feel like something... We're getting there. I think this is like, yeah, in, up. Boop. Yeah, the top is really flat. Boop. Yes. I feel like it looks off still. I don't know why. Oh, I guess I can like... yeah, I don't like that. I hate it. What if I go like this? I feel like something's not right. Whoa. That got all sorts of messed up. Fine, take away my ability to use symmetry. Sheesh. See you in the Discord. Feel free to bug me about it or cybersecurity stuff if needed. Yeah, see ya. Have a good day. Eh? Come for the 3D modeling, stay for the ridiculous jokes. That doesn't look right. Is that right? Whoop, whoop. Cool. Alright, let's turn off grid because it will drive me crazy. And then, yeah, okay. That doesn't look right. What is going on here? Why does that look weird? What if I just like squish it a little bit? Also, this one's a bit too boxy. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going forward. Forward! What was I just saying about going backwards? No more! Okay, let's paint these because I'm about to put them in because I'm blind. Blind as a bat. So it can be that color. Okay, so this one is the top. Oh, yes, I guess we can delete the really crappy one, eh? The inferior one. Oh, my scene vertices went way down. That's good. Ah! No, not that one. I'm just like I'm like intensely leaning into this. I can't see my reference. Okay, I should do the other one first. Okay, so this one is just above. Still way too big. So this one just hits the top. That one's like right about there, and then this one, it's like merged. Needs to come out a bit more, and then up, and then probably little, but then out again. Sorry, I zoned out. Probably gonna get going in a second, but I'm glad that I'm made some more progress on this. I'm not liking that. Let's see what this looks like. I feel like I kind of like the sizing of that, so don't mind that. That needs to go into there. What's the side profile? I just want to go in a little bit so they're like welded together. And then this is still just like a little bit too thick, so we'll just squeeze that in. Cool, cool. And then, yeah, that's like an exhaust. And then this bracket needs to be higher. I might have to just like squish these a bit. And then this, we'll make it a bit smaller. Probably up there. Okay, this song's a little weird. I mean, it's not bad for copyright free, but don't want to say I've heard better. Ah! What did I do? I did something. Ah! I don't want that either. Forward. Okay, I just want my line that is super messed up. Okay, that's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. That one goes into there. This I feel. Ah! I don't know what I was touching, but it was not the right thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna squish this down a little bit. Like that. It looks small. There. There's like another piece that kind of blocks that bracket anyways. And then front. This one got all sorts of I don't know why this one got so messed up. You are, what did I do? Go straight. Thank you. Oh well, we will just ignore how messed up you are, I guess. And then... Ah! Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit bigger, like that. and then it's like not as far out. It's like more back, like that. And then I think like that. Yeah, that's coming together. Cool. So I wasn't sure how much detail I was going to go, because like I'm doing like the sweetheart neckline, but like, and I might like just relocate some of these details, because I think I might do a little bit of a shoulder. I kind of want to just model the 3D, or like I want to 3D model the shoulders anyways, I think, just for funsies. But yes, coming together. File save. And then let's do a turntable. Oop. Oh, that didn't work, eh? Auto. I don't know why my turntable's all messed up. Probably because I think like there's like the origin point, and then somehow with all my messing around, and it's like just, I'm like way off in the corner where I should not be. But there it is. Clear as day. Yeah, coming together. Maybe what I'll do, because just to make it look a little bit clear, some of these pieces I feel like I'm probably okay with, so I will just paint them and then it won't look so chaotic. Paint all. I'm in the cave goblin craft mode. I'm gonna script my back, so I probably need to end it soon. Yeah, it's looking a little bit more cohesive now. Here we go. Maybe just this top piece. I should probably still bring this tablet up. It's still like kind of hard on the neck. Woohoo! Okay, guys, that's probably where we're gonna leave it. Yeah, coming together. I'm pretty happy. I think I wanted to except for this one thing I'm immediately going to mess with. Can I make this bigger? I just want them to touch. That's straight. I feel like that's not straight. The origin is so messed up on that one. Oh well, what are we gonna do? Okay, cool. All right, go team. File, save. Okay, I think that's it for me. My back is killing me. I gotta go check in on some other duties. Yeah, thanks for, I guess I should, hang on. Disconnect. Yay, I can use my computer again. I'm back. Yeah, cool. Thanks very much for, tuning in. We're making progress. I feel like I'm almost done with the core piece of the corset, so I probably can start test printing it very, very soon. Luckily, I already did that Absolute Wonder Woman, so the sizing shouldn't be an issue. I basically just used my base piece that I made for that, and I that I use that exact size for this, so hopefully that will help save me some time. Good job, can't wait for tomorrow's news. I wonder what it could be. Stay tuned. Get Yeti. Oh, do my homework for Geeks & Co. Yeah, I need to organize my brain. And just, yeah, get my talking points ready and everything. And more importantly, just like not make an a-hole out of myself. 'Cause sometimes like I get like a little too comfortable in my live streams, but like when it's my live stream, you guys know I'm chaos, right? So I don't have to worry about it. But when it's somebody else's audience, I get paranoid. So puts paper in front of me. Thank you. Okay, I will catch you guys in the Discord. I'm gonna do the little super cool stream ending thing. Also, let me know for future reference if I should do the landscapey or the mobile one for YouTube, and I will set that up so that there's not two streams, because I feel like that's probably confusing to some people. So, okay, thanks, bye.